A person with Jupiter in Taurus in the first house is likely to have a robust and grounded personality that thrives on stability. They tend to be resourceful, tenacious, and practical, with a strong sense of self-worth. Financial stability is important to them, as is accumulating resources. A significant strength of this placement is the ability to attract wealth and opportunities due to their magnetic and confident persona. They may face challenges in being overindulgent or overly materialistic, as there can be an overemphasis on financial security and physical comforts. It is essential for them to balance material success with spiritual growth. In relationships, they seek a partner who can provide security and stability. They are drawn to people who appreciate the finer things in life and those who can support them in their ambitious endeavors. They are generous and loyal partners but can sometimes become too possessive or stubborn. As for their career, their propensity for resourcefulness and material success means they're likely to do well in fields such as finance, estate planning, or any business that requires solid planning and implementation. Their determination and practicality will also assist them in careers where steady progress and growth are appreciated. The personal growth lesson for people with Jupiter in Taurus in the first house is to recognize the importance of spiritual over material wealth and learn to appreciate the non-tangible facets of life. This placement suggests the need for the development of patience, tolerance, and flexibility in their personality. Individuals with Jupiter in Taurus in the second house trust in the power of consistency and determination. One main personality trait is the innate belief in practicality and material security. They have a natural ability to attract wealth and resources, as Jupiter symbolizes abundance and Taurus represents wealth. However, they may also struggle with stubbornness and materialism. This overemphasis on financial security can lead to resistance to change or a fear of losing what they have accumulated. They may face challenges in distinguishing between what they want and what they need. In relationships, they tend to be stable, loyal, and dependable. This placement suggests they prioritize their comfort and security, often resulting in long-lasting relationships. However, they might need to learn to be more adaptive and less possessive. Career-wise, they might do well in roles that require patience, strategic plans, and a pursuit of material growth. Domains such as finance, real estate, or other jobs valued for their stability and potential for wealth accumulation could appeal to them. Their strengths include determination, reliability, and a talent for wealth accumulation. However, they also need to work on their attachment to material security, resistance to change, and fear of instability. The lesson for personal growth is to learn to value inner resources as much as their external ones. Developing flexibility and understanding that material wealth isn't everything are crucial for their personal evolution. This will result in a more balanced and fulfilling existence. Jupiter in Taurus in the third house suggests a person with a pragmatic and realistic approach to life. This individual likely values stability and reliability, striving for wealth and material success. They impress others with their practical wisdom and layered insights which they craft from their daily experiences. These individuals have an outstanding talent for communication, often creating a profound impact through their words. In relationships, these people prefer consistency and predictability. As the Raisi Taurus is governed by Venus, they may have a romanticized view of relationships, expecting harmony and mutual support. Their steady, calm demeanor should not be mistaken for passiveness. They are fiercely protective of their relationships. In careers, Jupiter in Taurus in the third house shines brightly in business, finance, or similar ventures that reward practical thinking. Their natural aptitude for communication makes them effective leaders, negotiators, or teachers, as they are adept at making complex information approachable. The placement strengths lie in their resourcefulness, patience, and the ability to connect with people. They are adept at utilizing resources effectively and patiently striving for success. However, a struggle for them could be becoming overly materialistic, or over-reliant on their routine. This can lead to stagnation. Personal growth for this person can come from learning to appreciate life beyond material comfort. They should strive to balance their focus on material accumulation with the recognition of intangible values and experiences. Overall, these people are steadfast, reliable, and have a deep affinity for creating emotional safety for themselves and those they care about. Jupiter in Taurus in the fourth house signifies a person who loves peace and stability. They find comfort and security in their home and family. Nourishing relationships and creating a secure physical environment are important to this individual. They can be very practical and materially driven, often finding joy in accumulating wealth and possessions. They can also be quite generous, willing to share their resources with loved ones. Despite these strengths, there may be a tendency towards laziness and stubbornness. They may also struggle with overindulgence, especially in food and material luxuries. Taurus' love for stability might make them resistant to change. In relationships, these individuals are typically loyal and dependable. They want a stable and reliable partner who can provide security and comfort. They are also very protective of their loved ones. In terms of career, they can do well in real estate, finance, or any job requiring reliability and perseverance. They may also excel in professions related to food, farming, or earth science due to Taurus' association with the earth. One of their personal growth lessons might center around balance. Learning not to cling too tightly to material possessions and knowing when to let go are important lessons for them. They should also learn to embrace change and the unknown. Despite the comfort they find in consistency, growth often occurs outside of one's comfort zone. Quiet reflection and introspection might help them grow and mature. Overall, people with Jupiter in Taurus in the fourth house can be very nurturing and grounded individuals. They have a strong desire for security and stability, which influences their relationships and career choices. But like everyone, they also have their struggles and lessons to learn. Having Jupiter in Taurus in the fifth house suggests a person gifted with natural creativity and a love for beauty. They are often practical and patient, and have the capacity for long-term planning. They have a keen eye for luxury and value, which may find outlet in careers related to finance, arts, or luxury goods. They are endowed with a strong sense of self-worth and optimism. These traits often attract fortune and opportunities. Confidence and an optimistic outlook are their strengths. Consequently, they tend not to give up easily, constantly seeking and persevering for growth. However, their love for luxury and excess can often lead them into overindulgence or materialism. This could be their challenge, learning to balance their lust for life and sensual pleasures with grounded realism. In their relationships, they generally look for stability, loyalty, and predictability. Yet, they must also learn not to be overly possessive or materialistic in their relationships. Their personal growth lessons largely revolve around learning to master the art of balance, between their indulgence and responsibility, their needs and others' needs, and their patience and their desires. They are also advised to use their creativity and optimism in a constructive manner, instead of falling into hedonistic tendencies. Over time, they can learn to better balance their natural talents and instincts, and as they mature, they will likely discover that their greatest joy comes from creating and sharing with others, and not just from accumulating wealth or pleasure for themselves. Individuals with Jupiter in Taurus in the 6th house possess a determined, practical, and reliable personality. They enjoy routine and consistency, displaying a strong work ethic and perseverance. They thrive in methodical tasks and bear a natural instinct for financial activities. Concerning relationships, they're loyal, patient, and they prefer stability over volatility. However, they might struggle with inflexibility, resisting changes and new experiences. Professionally, careers related to finance, agriculture, or healthcare might be suitable due to their steady nature and desire for practical tasks. Given their hard-working nature, they might rise through the ranks quickly, deriving immense satisfaction from their work, but at the risk of overworking. Their disarmingly simple approach to problem-solving can make them integral members of any team, task, or project. Their key strengths include tenacity, reliability, and pragmatism, often coupled with a generous and patient nature. Yet, challenges might come from their resistance to change, a tendency to be stubborn, and an inclination towards materialism. For personal growth, they must learn to adapt to change and be more flexible. Furthermore, while their inclination toward work and productivity is commendable, they should be cautious of burnout and remember to maintain a balance. Given their affinity for materialistic comfort, learning to find satisfaction beyond the physical realm may serve as an important lesson. This placement encourages the understanding that true abundance does not lie solely in material wealth, but also in spiritual and emotional contentment. A person with Jupiter in Taurus in the 7th house is usually centered, pragmatic, and focused on harnessing opportunities in relationships. They likely have an expansive approach to partnerships and may value security, comfort, and practical matters. This placement suggests they often draw in generous and wise partners who can provide material or spiritual abundance. Relation-wise, they often take a steady and reliable role, providing a sense of consistency to their relationships. They may view marriage and other significant partnerships as a chance for growth, and could be attracted to individuals that assist them in broadening their horizons. In terms of career, they may find fulfillment in occupations related to diplomacy, law, or counseling. Their earthly, grounded nature can drive them towards physical, tangible careers, such as real estate or finance. Their focus on relationships can also draw them to roles where they can act as peacemakers, intermediaries, or customer service professionals. Strengths with this placement could include being patient, realistic, and resourceful. These individuals might accumulate wealth through their partners or business alliances. Challenges might involve a tendency to hold back from action until they are certain of a beneficial outcome, which could lead to missed opportunities. For personal growth, learning to take reasonable risks without fear of failure could be beneficial. Mastery of balance is key. Practicing to give as much as one receives and not being overly reliant on others for validation or success. Practicing patience and developing a more relaxed approach to material or financial gains can support growth. Resilience in the face of setbacks and maintaining tenacity can help these individuals realize the full potential of this placement. With Jupiter in Taurus in the 8th house, core personality traits suggest a grounding influence, a desire for security, and a focus on growth. This placement values stability and material comfort, seeking to expand and enrich life through financial wealth and tangible assets. Personal strengths include perseverance, patience, and practicality. However, there may be challenges with possessiveness and an overemphasis on material wealth. Resistance to change can also be an issue, potentially leading to stagnation. In terms of relationships, this placement suggests a tendency toward loyalty and reliability but also possible stubbornness. There may be a desire for strong, stable partnerships that offer long-term security. In a career, this placement can influence choices toward fields that promise financial stability, such as finance, real estate, or business. In these domains, the person shows potential for steady growth and success due to the expansive nature of Jupiter and practical nature of Taurus. Opportunities for personal growth exist around letting go of material attachments, embracing change, and exploring deeper emotional realms. These introspective journeys can lead to psychological growth and profundity, a deeper understanding of shared resources, and an ability to assist others in material and emotional crises. This placement, like all astrological configurations, bears its unique strengths and challenges. Bringing awareness around the tendencies of Jupiter in Taurus in the 8th house may ultimately foster greater self-understanding and compassion. With Jupiter in Taurus in the 9th house, an individual is likely to have a grounded, generous, and practical approach to life. This combination signifies a person whose philosophies and beliefs are largely influenced by tangible experiences and concrete knowledge. They value stability and have a logical orientation towards expansive topics such as religion, philosophy, and higher education. When it comes to relationships, they tend to be loyal and dependable, offering unwavering support to their partners. They may also prefer relationships that provide a sense of stability and growth, both emotionally and materially. In terms of career, individuals with this placement often excel in fields related to education, philosophy, traveling, or publishing, as these areas allow them to tap into their desire for knowledge and share it with others. In finance or real estate, they could also do well given their knack for stable growth and materialistic comforts. The key strength of this placement is the ability to remain grounded even when exploring complex or abstract ideas. They appreciate the world around them and often exhibit a strong morale, loyalty, and reliability. However, they may struggle with stubbornness, becoming too attached to their beliefs or resisting change. They may also have a tendency to overlook non-materialistic aspects of life. A crucial personal growth lesson for individuals with this placement is to embrace flexibility and open-mindedness. They can benefit from learning to adapt to change and accepting diverse viewpoints. Furthermore, understanding that not all experiences can be grasped tangibly and acknowledging the importance of intangible aspects of life can widen their perspective. With Jupiter in Taurus in the 10th house, financial stability and material security are priorities. This person values steady growth, patience, and practicality. Career-wise, they're likely to seek jobs that offer potential for long-term advancement and financial rewards. They're not impulsive risk-takers, and willing to put in the hard work necessary to grow their wealth. In relationships, they're dependable and steadfast, craving comfort and consistency. They prefer partnerships that offer security and stability, rather than unpredictable or superficial interactions. With a generous nature, they enjoy sharing their resources with loved ones, but might struggle with possessiveness or being overly protective. Strengths for this placement include persistence, patience, and a strong work ethic. They have the capacity to manage resources effectively, and can be very successful in the business world. An ability to appreciate life's simple pleasures also brings happiness and contentment. However, the challenge lies in avoiding stubbornness and materialistic tendencies. Becoming too attached to wealth, or defining self-worth by material success, can lead to disappointment. Personal growth lessons involve learning to let go of rigid expectations and developing flexibility. Recognizing that wealth isn't the sole measure of success, and that emotional and spiritual growth also matter, is crucial. At the same time, they need to learn that giving and receiving love isn't conditional upon material assets. Through enduring life's ups and downs, they're challenged to develop emotional resilience apart from their financial circumstances. Individuals with Jupiter in Taurus in the 11th house value stability and are highly ambitious. They are often practical, focused, and persistent, making them reliable friends and dependable colleagues. They likely enjoy the company of like-minded people who share their work ethics, making them natural networkers. In relationships, these individuals are often possible grounding forces. They are driven by the desire to build a secure and comfortable life but might struggle when changes are imposed. Career-wise, they could excel in fields requiring determination and detail orientation, such as finance, real estate, or management. Given their 11th house placement, roles that include an aspect of socializing or networking could also appeal to them, such as public relations or professional networking. Strengths of this placement include a strong work ethic, reliability, and a knack for translate ideas into action. However, challenges may include unwillingness to accept change and stubbornness, which could lead to close-mindedness. Learning to embrace change and develop a more flexible worldview could be crucial for personal growth. Resisting the craving for control and grounding can lead to missed opportunities, thus practicing openness to possibilities is important. This also relates to a deeper understanding of relationships, recognizing that security can come in different forms and from various sources. In conclusion, the placement signifies a predominant drive towards security and consistency but calls for an essential effort towards flexibility and openness. When Jupiter is in Taurus in the 12th house, this individual might exhibit a deep drive for security and stability. They may find solace in solitude, and their nature could be contemplative and introspective. They're likely to strive for material success while seeking spiritual or philosophical understanding. In relationships, these individuals could be loyal, steady, and steadfast but may struggle with expressing their needs openly. They might prefer a few solid, long-term relationships over many casual acquaintances. As for career influences, professions in the financial sector, agriculture, or industries that involve luxury goods may align with their desire for material success and stability. This placement may also indicate a knack for behind-the-scenes roles in healthcare or social services where they can make a difference without being in the spotlight. Strengths of this placement could include a strong intuition, spiritual understanding, and ability to accumulate wealth. They may have a calming presence and can provide others with emotional support. Challenges may stem from a resistance to change, stubbornness, and potential issues with self-indulgence or materialism. They might struggle with expressing their personal needs and possibly hide their vulnerabilities. Personal growth lessons might revolve around learning to articulate inner emotions, recognizing the impermanence of material possessions, and embracing changes in life to make way for growth. They may also need to balance their spiritual pursuits with their desire for material success. They can grow by realizing that material wealth is not the only form of security, and emotional and spiritual fulfillment are equally important.